Pandas read_CSV from URL. I'm trying to read a CSV file from given URL, using Python 3.x. I have the following error. Expected file path name or file-like object, got type. How can I fix this? I'm using Python 3.4.
Update. From Pandas 0.19.2 you can now just pass read_CSV, the URL directly, although that will fail if it requires authentication. For older Pandas versions, or if you need authentication, or for any other HTTP fault-tolerant reason, use pandas.read_CSV with a file-like object as the first argument. If you want to read the CSV from a string, you can use ia.stringio. For the URL https://github.csv, you get HTML response, not raw CSV. You should use the URL given by the raw link in the GitHub page for getting raw CSV response, which is https://raw/githubusercontent.csv. Example. Note, in Python 2.x, the string buffer object was stringio.stringio.
As I commented, you need to use a stringio object and decode i.ec equals pd.read_csv, io.stringio, s.decode, utf-8. If using requests, you need to decode as .content returns bytes. If you used .text, you would just need to pass s as is s equals requests.get, url, .text c equals pd.read_csv, stringios. A simpler approach is to pass the correct URL of the raw data directly to read_CSV. You don't have to pass a file-like object. You can pass a URL, so you don't need requests at all. Output. From the docs. filepath__buffer. String or file handle /stringio, the string could be a URL. Valid URL schemes include HTTP, FTP, S3, and file. For file URLs, a host is expected. For instance, a local file could be filed break time equals 1s/break.
The problem you're having is that the output you get into the variable s is not a CSV, but a HTML file. In order to get the raw CSV, you have to modify the URL to this URL. Your second problem is that read_CSV expects a file name. We can solve this by using stringio from IO module. Third problem is that request.get URL.content delivers a byte stream. We can solve this using the request.get URL.text instead. End result is this code. Output.
In the latest version of Pandas, 0.19.2, you can directly pass the URL.
If you want to support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing.